Okay, hi everyone. Whilst I was doing my research and looking at sugars, one of the first things that I found, and the most common thing that I found everybody kept getting confused with, is what the difference is between free sugars and naturally occurring sugars. So I thought the best way of doing this, rather than doing it kind of verbally, is giving you guys a visual, because that's also helped me. So once you see it, it should hopefully make it easier for you to make the right choices and understand it a bit better. So free sugars or added sugar is sugar that is added to anything, whether it's you adding it to your cereal or whether it's the manufacturers adding it into products. So over here are a few examples of added sugar. So generally people think added sugar just means the refined sugar. And by the way, these brands are not necessarily bad brands, they're just brands I found in the supermarket. So everyone thinks white sugar, granulated, refined, that's terrible, that's what they mean by added sugar, it's bad for you, that's what we should get rid of. And then think, well, much healthier and better options are granulated, organic sugar, raw honey, coconut sugar is a big one at the moment, maple syrup, date syrup, agave syrup. Those are healthier options for me to use. So if I use those, that's absolutely fine. But the thing to remember is that your body doesn't know the difference between coconut sugar, honey, maple syrup, date syrup, any syrup that you add in or any extra sugar you add in, it's still all sugar. So there isn't a healthier option, it really is just all sugar. So it's about reducing these types of sugar, reducing all of them really, if we can. So these are what are called free and added sugars. And I think what we will do later as well is go into what names that sugar can look like in labels and ingredients when you're looking at products. So we'll do that a bit later. So these are free sugars, adding into things, not good for you. These products here have naturally occurring sugar. So there is sugar in these and it's naturally occurring. Your body, my body, everybody's body needs sugar. Okay, so it is important that we get sugar, but I think the point we're trying to make is that we need to reduce the free sugars that we're adding to our food and look at the sugars that we're getting in whole foods, in whole products. Okay, so apples, strawberries, fruit, banana, rice, coconut, pasta, carrots, potatoes, sweet potatoes and normal potatoes, milk, whether it's skimmed, full fat, whatever, yogurt, pulses, lentils, I've got some desiccated coconut here. All these things contain naturally occurring sugar, which our body needs and which are what we should be looking to get our sugar content, and not looking to these over here, these free added sugars. Okay, I hope you guys have found that helpful. Just a little note though, to say that this isn't about calorie content. We're not talking about calories right now, we're actually just talking about sugar. So I do need to say that whilst all these things are wonderful, if we eat anything in excess, it's not going to be good for us. You know, the sugars that if we eat too much sugar, if we eat too much food that converts to sugar and is then eventually stored as fat, it will then be unhealthy. So we're not talking about calorie intake, we're talking about just making informed choices about sugar.